Form drawing is really the first step in experiencing form and color. And I would start with a block crayon. And this is the very first lesson that we would make. And the children would put them in their books. Now, before we put them in their books, there's a lot of activity to do before we just go ahead and redo what I just did. To practice some more, then it's time to finally put it on the paper. And they're able to use all the different sides. So it becomes more than one kind of tool for them. I think that this can last almost to the very end. There's so much you can do with this. The running forms will work on handwriting skills, body geography, and more small motor control. Going up the mountain and marching down the mountain. Going up a mountain, marching down the mountain. What does the finished work look like? Okay, work with circles. This one you could draw. So this is very similar to early childhood, but it's a little bit of a transition as the year goes. If one's not working that day, if everybody's kind of sleepy or not into it, you might need to prime them up a little bit or choose a different way. And you can see how this is preparation for starting to write in cursive. So the next type of form drawing is called Symmetry. Well, and this is actually good for spatial orientation and helpful for students who reverse their letters. Okay, so here's another one where we'll come, and this sounds almost like we go. And actually, I found in our training that many of us found that certain forms we had difficulties with. So we practiced those. And it said something either about our spatial orientation or about our balance. And so it was interesting even to look at ourselves and what we struggled with. There is something happening between their eye, their hand, their brain is working to try to match that. They really have to see what's on there. This isn't easy.
Oh, good job.
So better. It's not easy. Well, and it's practicing. If you start doing form drawing every day, it does become easier. I got to the point where I could draw almost a perfect circle freehand because I was doing it all the time. And I'll end this with a quote from Filippo Brunelleschi. "The lines and forms are visible signs of divine gestures. Learn to understand them and you will comprehend how God created the world."